Welcome back to Market Headlines. The Board of Directors and Supervisors of Bpjs Kesehatan dan Bpjs Ketenagakerjaan for the period 2021 to 2026 have been officially integrated. After the inaugurations, the President Director of Bpjs Kesehatan, Ali Gufron Mukti, stated that the Bpjs management will always make improvements, especially in terms of service quality.
President Joko Widodo has officially inaugurated the Board of Directors and Supervisors of the Social Security Administering Body, or Bpjs Kesehatan and Bpjs Ketenagakerjaan, for the period 2021-2026. In the ceremony, Deputy Minister of Health 2011-2014, Ali Gufron Mukti, was inaugurated as President Director of Bpjs Kesehatan. In addition, there was also Deputy Director for Treasury and Investment Bpjs Kesehatan, Arif Wicaksono Juwono Putro. In the same time, President Joko Widodo also inaugurated members of the Bpjs Health Supervisory Board, Ahmad Huryanto, a former government spokesman in handling COVID-19. After the inauguration, the President Director of Bpjs Kesehatan, Ali Gufron Mukti, stated that the management of Bpjs Kesehatan will always make improvements, especially in terms of improving service quality.
Dan kami juga ingin meningkatkan dan fokus kepada kualitas layanan, sehingga kualitas akan meningkat, keseluruhan dari customer journey akan kita tingkatkan dengan inovasi teknologi, interface, sistem informasi, sehingga antrian tidak lagi sekitar 6 jam tapi bisa lebih cepat. Nah, yang kedua, kita ingin meningkatkan bagaimana kepesertaan.
Meanwhile, on the composition of the Bpjs Ketenagakerjaan Board of Directors, former Deputy Director of Bank Negara Indonesia, Anggoro Eko Cahyo, was appointed as the President Director of Bpjs Ketenagakerjaan. Then Abdurrahman Irsyadi, who held the position as Deputy Director for Human Capital Bpjs Ketenagakerjaan. From Jakarta, IDX Channel's coverage team reported.
Yes, viewers, on Monday this week, the President has officially inaugurated the Directors and Supervisors of Bpjs Kesehatan and Bpjs Ketenagakerjaan. So, who have been actually inaugurated? And what are the challenges for these two Indonesia's giant institutions? Let's take it deeper through the following infographic. Here it is through your screen. We can see the new Board of Directors. First of all, we can see the new President Director. Please welcome Ali Gufron Mukti. And then we can see the Director. There are apparently 7 directors in here. Mundi Harno as a Director, Arif Wicaksono, Andi Afdal, Mahlir Ruby, Edwin Aristiawan, and also Director of Finance belongs to Lily Krisnawati and also David Bangun as the Director. And the President Director of Bpjs Kesehatan, Ali Gufron Mukti, said that the Director's initial focus was efforts to improve service quality to the public by making improvements through technological innovations, interfaces, information systems. It is certain that queues will no longer have to reach 6 hours, but rather quickly. In addition, he ensured that the new directors would seek to perform better relating to Bpjs membership and also invite relevant stakeholders to address health problems in Indonesia. And likewise, the supervisory of a board of Bpjs Kesehatan admits it is not easy matter to solve various problems in Bpjs Kesehatan, especially since the challenges will be even greater in the future. And regarding Bpjs Kesehatan, one thing that we cannot separate if we talk about these institutions is the financial performance, where we know the financial deficit has always been a scourge for time to time. So how was the financial performance of Bpjs Kesehatan until the end of 2020? Let's take a look at the data in the next graphic. Through your screen, we can see the financial performance of Bpjs Kesehatan starting from 2015. That is deficit 9.4 trillion rupiah. This huge amount of deficit was reduced in 2016 by 6.7 trillion rupiah deficit. Still, and the number of deficit, and it grows up to be 19.4 trillion rupiah in 2018. But however, there is an anomaly gesture in 2020, because by the end of 2020, we can see that BPJS can record a surplus of 18.7 trillion rupiah. And therefore, BPJS Kesehatan announced that in 2020, it had managed to overcome the deficit. And yes, it is proof that in 2020, it had managed to overcome the deficit, and also it becomes to a really good, greater into a following infographic. So we can see into the next infographic. Through the next graphic, we can see a list of BPJS Ketenagakerjaan new board of director. First of all, we can see Anggoro Eko Cahyo, that is listed as a president director. And then we can see a couple of directors as well in here, which is Abdurrahman Irsyadi as the director, Asep Rahman Swanda as a director as well, and then Roswita Nila Kurnia as the director, and Zainuddin as the director as well. We can see that under this new board of director, it lies a good hope, because BPJS Ketenagakerjaan has really heavy challenges in the upcoming years, because following years would be a greater demand for the economic recovery. But however, there are some challenges behind this new board of directors. So what are those? Let's see through the next graphic. Through the next graphic, we can see that there are many challenges of BPJS Kesehatan, but I would list it into three main topics in here. First of all, increase of a coverage of social security participants administered by BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. And the second thing is that improving services and also benefits for workers participating in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. And the third one is that optimizing investment in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan managed funds. As we know that managed fund is not an easy thing to do, and therefore we really owe a lot and hope a lot for the new board of directors to strive better for BPJS Kesehatan and also BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. Stay tuned to market headlines, because we will be right back after this quick break.